This is IEN iRacing, presented by the Indiana Esports Network. Welcome. This is first race of the season for IEN iRacing. My name is Drew Road. I'm the lead coordinator. Super excited to get this thing going. And cars are crunching. Oh dear. This is just quali. Luckily, no cars have been damaged in the making of this video. And hopefully all the drivers are safe out there at their respective schools. Lots of drivers on track right now as we get into our session. Hey, let's take a quick look at the timing screens here. We can see some information. We have yet to set a representative time, but you can just see the depth of the field this week. We added a lot more schools, and goodness, it's exciting to be part of something with so many schools. And first driver to jump to top of the timing sheets. Lake Central High School, Dane shoots in at a 101. Practice has had us at about 59 seconds, I think, was Alex Jones at the top. So we'll see how that plays out as it goes through. I think students trying to get their first safe laps in before they really go to push. Looks like Carmel Zach slots in at a 1 minute .861. Some carnage going there. And Alex Jones finds his way to the top of the timing sheets with a 1 minute .457. Again, I expect our times to be probably pole sitter 59 seconds, somewhere around there. That's what they did in practice, provided the kids aren't, playing games and holding back a little bit. And let's just take a quick second back to bop over to our timing screens. You can see what's going on there. And starting to see some times come out now. Looks like Aiden Varenkamp jumps himself up. Driver number 72, 1 minute .4. pop over to track, see if we can get some on-track action and find the most exciting drivers here. What does the sim think is the most exciting for today?
Live
Take a look at the timing sheets here. Looks like we've got about 12 drivers of the 19 or so in sim that have set representative times. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the way the sim works, students have 10 minutes to set their fastest possible lap time, but they can't cut any corners on track, they can't make any mistakes, they can't hit another driver. If that happens, then it scrubs their time, and so we have a few drivers here still trying to find a good time to get out there and set their times to go through. Let's bounce over here to the timing screen. Looks like I got something to take care of on our end, on the iRacing end, and I'll be right back with you. All right, taking a second to bop back into sim here. Really proud. A lot of these schools running their own custom liveries. I see a great shot at Union City, one of the newcomers this year for us. I'm pretty sure it's Union City. If it's Union County, I'm sorry, I messed that up again. I don't mean to, but I'm pretty sure it's Union City. And yeah, good looking logo. You'll see the rookie stripes in the back of those cars. Both of those drivers are new to us. They might not be new to the iRacing service, but they're new to us. So they run the rookie stripes until they are no longer new with us. It does help drivers on track know what's going on, and they can, especially people with a little bit more experience, maybe give you a little bit of extra space. Helps you understand, oh, made a mistake. Oops, got turned around a little bit there. That might have been somebody catching the back axle and just spinning them around. Oh, Hobart. Oh, dear. Yeah, Lawrenceburg and Harrison High School driving through there. Again, two of our newcomers to the league. Not necessarily people that have never raced before, but students that are new to us. Here they come. I think Lawrenceburg is running. Lawrenceburg's running a little bit of a split setup. They only have one simulator in their lab, so their students alternate every other week. Who is running? I think that's Anthony out for us. Probably did a nice job last week. had a pretty good race with a little bit of a comeback drive. Jameson, I was pretty sure somebody was going to call me out for bringing him up on the stream, but he just seemed to be pretty good battles on track, in and out. And it was exciting to see him kind of fight for positions. Obviously, Harrison being the school that my middle school students go to, so I was just waiting for somebody to call me out. All right, looks like we are almost finished here with our quali set. 20 seconds left, so if you haven't set a time now, you got to get across that timing line before it ticks down to 0, and it should be good. You can see over here on the bottom of the screen, your left-hand side, you can see our current times. Looks like a 1 minute .353, so I was wrong. Somebody set a fast time in their initial quali at first, and then we couldn't match that time from practice. So 1 minute .353. Aiden Varenkamp, second with 1.4. And Alex Jones comes through. It just eliminated the times from my screen. There it goes. Alex Jones at a 1 minute .454. This could get pretty exciting for us as we get started. Sometimes we have some interesting starts here. Hopefully everybody's clean. We're going to go ahead and bop here to a bit of a wider shot. We can try and see the whole field. Let's see if I can bop back through the field here. All right, there we go. And see if we can get a good shot on how this looks getting through the start. This one is a standing start. Our ovals that we'll race in a couple weeks will be rolling starts. Good luck, drivers. Let's get this thing going. Welcome to Japan, everyone. We're at Okayama. Track's pretty warm out there right now. Track temperature at 141 degrees. We are green flag racing going into corner 1. Lawrenceburg popping around the outside of Pike as we go through. We are 3 wide as we go through the Dunlop sign. Oh, Union City taking advantage of the corner, holds on to it. Pretty respectful racing, party people. As we get through, no major blow-ups yet. And, oh, just clipped the back end corner. Thought he cleared him. All right. And as you guys can see down here in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, Aiden Varenkamp, Zach Lee, I always screw up Zach's last name, so I'm just going to say Zach. And Alex Jones, 1, 2, 3 as they started. Let's see how that one goes. Carmel always strong here at the Indiana Esports Network, the ICE and iRaces. For us, Carmel winning the last 3 years and having their driver come in first in the points championship. Let's see if we can take a look here. That battle, 3 Carmel drivers up front. Ooh, gentlemen, let's play it safe. So riding on board with the wide shot here from Aiden. Alex trying to put a number on his teammate Zach. Luckily, everybody survives to fight another day. And we got Dane from Lake Central High School, newcomer to the league. We haven't had Lake Central race for us, at least in my time here. Trying to see if he can swing one around the 3-time iRacing champs here. All right. Here is no stranger to our league. Luis coming in here. I did some time last year and I think had to take some time off. Avoids a spinner there. Picks up an easy spot. That's going around Frank from Ben Davis High School. Nice job, Luis, keeping nice and easy on the inputs, going through the little bit of a chicane there. Looks like next car ahead is Harrison High School, followed by Pike High School. I tell you what, these guys, a couple of these schools have done a really great job getting their liveries going. And all three of these schools, one right after another. Gorgeous looking liveries. Good job, guys. Looks like we got a little bit of a battle going here. Lawrence, whoops, as I came in. We collected each other right as I switched the camera angle there. And let's take here Lake Central High School. That's, yeah, Dane and Ben Davis High School. Axel going at it. Looks like that's a Hobart car up front. Annabelle. Another great looking livery from Hobart High School. Looks like our top three, no change. All three Carmel drivers. Zach followed by Alex, followed by Aiden. It looks like, I think Alex gobbled up a spot there from his teammate. I don't remember the starting positions of all. Yep, so it looks like Zach's been in first the entire time he's led. Alex was able to get the pass done on his teammate, but we have stayed 1, 2, 3 Carmel. Maybe potentially putting a pass here. Axel's in front. Let's see if he gets better traction in the straight. Doesn't look like actually, Axel looks like he's pulling away a little bit. Dane, oh, Axel goes wide. Dane, oh no, with a car. Oh! Dane got a little lucky on that one as he passed through. Axel, unfortunately, got involved in an accident that wasn't really his fault. His driver stopped on track from an earlier spin. Easy spot collected there from the Lake Central driver. All right, let's see if we can bop to some other on-track battles here. We're starting to spread out a little bit. That's expected. And take a look here. You can see Levi. You'll notice that Levi is selected in the orange. So that shows you on your race screen, the bottom left-hand corner. That's who the driver is. You can see kind of our standings as we go. As the race goes on and on, you'll discover that sometimes we have lap traffic in here, so it gets confusing. The next driver on track isn't necessarily the driver that's passing for position. Let's pop around the league a little bit. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let's take a look at Pike High School's Roberto leaving the pits. Might have had some damage. Carmel driver comes up there pretty fast. I think Roberto might be grabbing the front end. That might be the leaders. Yep. And there's Alex Jones, number 45, swings around the outside, followed by Aiden Varenkamp. Nice job there, Roberto, hopping out of the way. You know, racing's kind of funny. Sometimes you get involved, and it's not necessarily your race. It's hard to let those guys go by, but it's good. Annabelle playing it safe around the outside. Roberto picks up a spot there. Now, Annabelle and Roberto were racing on that one, so that was a pass for position, not necessarily just a lap traffic pass. All right, who else we got here? Mooresville High School joining us. As I do it again, I pick up another spin right as we transfer the camera. Mooresville High School getting turned around here. Here's Bladen. Get it back in gear, waiting for people to pass, super considerate. You'd hate to make a mistake and then let your mistake make another mistake and take somebody out of the race. That's funny. You hear the sim with the pit alarm as somebody's coming into the pits, telling you that, by the way, there's somebody in the pits. That happens in real life motorsport. Not as important here as I'm pretty sure the mechanics on pit lane are probably plenty safe in this setup, but a little bit of realism there for you. Never hurt anybody. I think sim racers would call that immersion. Yeah, really starting to spread out a little bit. It looks like there's about a second between third to second, and then from second to first is a couple seconds. So, you know, Alex Jones getting a little bit of a gap to his teammate Zach, and Aiden looks like he's trying to catch up to him, although the distance on track looks much wider than it was on the timing screen. So we're riding along here with Alex Jones. We head back one competitor, and that's how you can kind of see the breakdown of the Carmel drivers. 1, 2, 3. No stranger to the podium. Outstanding competitors as they go through, and really they find a way to be consistent week in and week out. All right. Let's ride on board here with Jameson. Looks like William Henry Harrison, high school, Jameson, and Luis battling it out here. Let's see what we got. It does get a little complicated because Luis and Jameson are fighting on track for position. And it looks like Ben from Lake Central High School is directly ahead. That is another position fight. But then the drivers directly in front of that are all lap traffic. So in our league, they're supposed to get out of the way. They're supposed to do so predictably. You can see in the far distance, although it might have just picked him up from pit lane. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like the Union City driver ahead, Kendrick, is a lap down on the 3 drivers that we see directly in our frame. So Jameson from Harrison High School. Luis from Franklin County, I think. Might have got that one backwards. That's another one, County City. Which one is it? I forget. A little bit of a good battle here. It looks like time between them is not that much. Looks about 1 second separates all 3 drivers. And they're coming up on lap traffic. This is going to be an interesting play to see how this works. And again, lap traffic is supposed to get out of the way predictably, but you could find yourself inadvertently held up. How is this one going to play out? And we're starting to bunch up a little bit. Oh, they make it safely through. Oh, nice job, fellas, getting through that one. Not bad. Looks like Luis coming around here. Oh, and Jameson knows enough to hop out of the way of that one. That'll get a little messy. Alrighty, that was almost a close fender bender there. But luckily, we live to fight another day. Let's go around the league a little bit. Ben Davis High School, Axel, running a little bit of a lonely race out here by himself. Anthony from Lawrenceburg. A little bit of a lonely race here. Nothing wrong with that. Put in some laps, gain some experience. Let's see. Kendrick here from Union City High School. All right, back here to back here to Luis from Franklin County. And Jameson, these guys are pretty close. Nice little bit of a battle here. Let's see if Luis has got some pace back in him. Did get a little bit of contact there. Oh, we're going in early. And Luis says, thank you very much, fellas. I'll take that one from you.
That's my bad, man. That's my bad. Sorry.
And interesting battle that developed over a couple laps. Develop on that battle. And Luis came away a bit the loser on the first one, but was able to pick up some spots there on the second one. Now Luis has got to pass in front of him, but that's lap traffic. It looks like Nico from Mooresville High School and Bladen are both a lap down. So those are the next two drivers. You don't necessarily see them on the standings. Grabbed a little bit too much grass there, and easy position for Luis. Luis climbing a little bit. He's up 4 spots from the start. Some of our biggest movers from today, Union City High School. Kendrick up 6 spots. Levi, another Union City High School driver, is up 3 spots. So some big movers for the day. Here is Levi from Union City. Pass on car, casually parked on the side.
Fault.
Oh, looks like we're fighting back here at the front. So this is a pass for the lead of the race. On the left-hand side is Alex Jones, 3-time winner. On the right-hand side is Zach from Carmel High School. Again, both teammates, both running their Carmel, blue Carmel liveries there. And that got real exciting real quick. Let's see what happens. Here comes Alex for another trip down the straight. Looks like he's got the speed to take it. And Alex Jones pass on track for the lead of this race. Gaining 2 spots, qualifying third. Oh, but his teammate's going to take the inside line. Oh, boys. Let's play this one nice, Carmel. With the inside line, Zach easily takes that one away from Alex. And the race continues with 5 minutes left in this race. A lot going on here. Alex definitely has some pace, but can he maintain the track position enough to keep his teammate at bay? All right, giving each other some space. Love to see that. 29 comes in here. That's from Lake Central High School, Dane, but he is not really part of the fight as he's a lap down. I think trying to just gain himself some laps, some track position. That could be interesting. An interesting mix here. Yeah, Alex has done this league long enough to know if somebody really wants to get around you, especially in this case. Oh, and uses it to his advantage. A little bit coy on that. To get back in front of his teammate, and here we go. Oh, holds on to it. But his teammate grabs the scraps. Closes the door a little bit going around the corner. And Alex Jones back on the brakes. Good battle here from these Carmel's drivers. This is what you want to see. Just hopefully nobody's afternoon ends in a crash. Obviously, we're pushing hard. Lots of experience between these two drivers. Both are quite good. Alex Jones has himself an A license, an A safety rating, which means he has raced a whole lot on the service. Zach has a B rating for a license. So you start out in rookies, and then you go from rookies to a Class D license, Class C license, Class B license, and then we are there. Ooh, picking up some. You know, it's kind of fun. I don't necessarily love that we have lap traffic then battling the leaders, but it has created a bit of a really interesting race here on track as it's now bunched these two up and forced them. Nobody can really pull away because they're trying to make sure they stay out of the way of the car in front of them. Last thing you'd want is to get into a fight that's not really yours, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in trouble, you know, out of a race, or you know, you're not able to finish because you raced someone too hard that you weren't even racing in the first place. With 2 minutes and 35 seconds left, you can see our running order here, 1st through 10th. As it stands right now, Carmel, 1, 2, 3. Franklin County, William Henry Harrison High School is in 5th. Again, LC driver. It's good to see a lot of these newcomers to the league showing up here. Getting themselves at least in the top 10. We got about, I think, 19 drivers today in this session. Looked on the inside, thought better, but loses a little bit of attraction. And now that puts Alex in Aiden's clutches here as Aiden is looking behind. In the end game of this race, we're now seeing some interesting strategies played out with 1:27 left. If anybody's going to make a play for that top step of the podium, they got to take Zach on here and now. Oh no! Hate to see that.
My bad if I hit.
All right, current running order now, 46 seconds left. Alex Jones, Aiden, Zach, all three from Carmel. Luis finds himself in 4th place. Some nice work getting all the way up there. 5th place, Jameson. 6th place, Ben from LC. Union City High School, Levi, 7. Ben Davis takes out 8, 9, and rounding out the top 10 for today, unless something drastic happens, looks like Kendrick from Union City High School. And take this thing on the TV shot. See some great shots here. Coming around. And looks like we're finishing up here with the checkered flag. Official results, Alex Jones, Aiden Varenkamp. Again, Aiden, I said your name wrong. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it for next week. And there we go, Luis crossing the line, followed by Jameson from Harrison High School. Here comes Ben from Lake Central, getting a little squirrely there as he comes through. And he will come in to finish. It's a little bit confusing because we have some lap traffic kind of stuck there in the middle. And some of these other competitors have already come across the line, so that's it. All right. What we got here? Here's our Carmel friends. I think Alex might take an opportunity to burn some of this imaginary rubber. Or not. And all right, guys. Hey, great race today. First race of the season. We had lots of excitement there. Hopefully you join us again. Next week, we are the stream of the week. So I probably won't do a Rotocam next week because it is the stream of the week. So somebody that's actually good at streaming will do that week. And I might get the week off. All that to say, thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you back here. Ice and iRacing goes up Thursdays at 5:30. Thursdays at 5:30. Thank you, and have a